Okay, so we worked this half guard shield. Last time we did it in gi, so I had that gi grip over here. Remember, it was thumb in or 4 fingers in. With no gi, it's just my hand cupping that shoulder. Okay, the knee plays the same role. So I'm trying to angle my knee in the direction that the force is coming at me or the weight's coming at me. So I'm not, like for example, if I feel my knee dropping like this, and she starts putting weight down, and she's smashing this is a problem for me. I might need to try and scoot out and reposition that knee, or as I start feeling it go down, I block the shoulder and I pull my leg up higher and I reposition it. Sometimes I can put my foot on that hip as well. It will actually add a bit of extra stability. I mentioned that this bottom leg, apart from the hooking action here, where you got a hook here and your foot kind of hooking over that bottom calf, that's not really a great fun. It's just kind of like more like just a little kind of thing. But if Juanita starts trying to push forward, I can bring that knee up to block her hip. Okay. Obviously, I still got my hands in here. You know, I'll be controlling the shoulder. I prefer this like bicep grip here. So control there, or it can be here. In gi, obviously, I mentioned if you grab here, the guy has access to your sleeve. In no gi, you don't really have to worry about that. Okay. Sometimes what they will do is they'll try and put their knee over your. They do this. Okay, which is annoying. It's harder for them to do that when your hand's there. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's just very quick, basic gloss over what we covered. Okay. Oh yeah. I also spoke about if this knee kind of pops up, you need to monitor this knee, this bottom knee. So often I'll block it with my hand, and sometimes I'll just like kind of scoot back, reposition, getting back into position, or like as she comes, maybe I block, take my foot out, put my foot on the hip, and I start squaring up with her, and I start playing some different types of guards, for example. What we're going to work on today is basically our first attack. Okay, so we're going to transition from here to a position that we call dogfight. Okay, so here, blocking the shoulder, covering the bicep, and kind of like how closed guard is, every time you attack, you have to open your guard. In this particular type of guard, every time for me to attack, I need to clear my shield. So what happens is I kick my shield out, and as I kick my shield, this arm is going to follow it. So there, we're here, I kick, boom, and my underhook follows my knee. I prefer this high underhook, so I cut over the trap here. And then notice how I've also sort of turned an angle. So if you look at it, I'm facing this way now. So I've gone from here to there, and then, actually no, let's stop there, because the next step is actually going to go into a sweep. Okay, so I just want you to focus on this. So here, as you kick that through, boom, post, underhook nice and high, and I normally want my head position over here. So it's kind of like, it's below her head, not above her head, below her head. And my angle is diagonally across her. Okay. Okay, so let's break there and just work to that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Right, so just to kind of recap there. So here, in a half guard, got our little shell going, kick my knee through, arm follows, I turn my angle, my head's not ducked down, it's up, but it's inside. Okay, I'm looking that direction, and my post behind me is such that if Juanita pushes into me, I have a good post. And I can actually use my head on the inside of her head as well to kind of keep that facing that way. Right. Also, my legs, so just spin around. we're there. As I kick through, boom, turn. Notice I'm clamping this here. I'm clamping this bottom leg into position. So the next part actually relies on a bit of a hip bump. So what I want to do is I want to throw my partner's weight forward, and as I bump forward, I then step over. Boom. And transition to side control. So it's a sweep and then straight into side control. So here, my half guard shell, I kick this through, turn my corner, get a nice squeeze onto this bottom part of the leg, cupping the trap, head into position. From here, I'm bumping forward. See what it does? It throws all her weight in that direction. Her weight's heavy on this leg. So if, when I step this way, she can't move that leg. And then I transition to side. Okay. I'll just show it again. So here, kick through, turn my corner, post, head in a good position, high underhook over the trap. I'm squeezing Anita's legs here. I bump forward, which throws her weight forward, puts all her weight into this hand and this knee. So then when I push this way, show it from that other angle again.
Really
Yeah.
shoves it so far
That,
forward.
that underhook really high.
Leave need to bump. I think if you're strong, you could just.
You could, but to make it more efficient, it's better to use your legs and the big muscle groups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, so show it one more time from here, and then we'll show it real speed. Okay. So at the moment I'm just like slowing it down for you guys. So kick, there, bump, step, now real time. Okay. So here, okay, so there, then bump forward, and then I'm just throwing my weight that way as I step, back step off, and reposition.
Cool. Sorry, there is one question. When you step your second leg over, isn't it easy for them to just trap that leg so that you can't step it over? So you step your initial one through, but your remaining leg is in between your opponents.
Well, come. So it is the risk of getting it like caught in his half guard or something like that. But effectively I've reversed the position. So we're here. Okay. You can see the straight away it's super alert. Okay, so here, bang, to this position, move at an angle, bump,